What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. What if I told you that a nearly 500-year-old prophecy might have predicted what happened in 2025? Throughout history, people have made insane predictions, and some of them even came true, while some others didn't. I think I only have to say 2012. So before we get into this, let's define the definition of a prophecy. Okay, it's not that hard. It's basically when somebody or a group of people predict something. Yeah. And today I will break down the craziest prophecies ever made, see if any of them might ever happen, and just for fun, make my own prediction for the future. And no, it's not only the end of the world type shit, there is also some pretty creepy things about it. So let's dive into it. So, why do people believe in prophecies? Is it just for fun, or is there anything more to it? Throughout history, there have been very important figures when it comes to prophecies. Nostradamus, Baba Vanga, the Mayans, I don't really know how it's pronounced, and AI are all famous and important figures which predict stuff, basically. Some people wonder how these people were able to predict things. And let's be real, if you were to predict something 500 years into the future, you would probably get something right by accident. But all jokes aside, let's start with the most famous prediction that came true: Nostradamus and the 9/11 prophecy. So first of all, let's have a look on who Nostradamus really was. His real name, Michel de Nostradam, was a French physician. I don't know how it's pronounced either. He was a guy who was into physics, okay? And he was born in 1503. He's best known for his book, Les Prophecies, published in 1555. Quick reminder, the guy who predicts things published a book which is called The Predictions. Okay, why not? This book contains hundreds of predictions, but there was especially one which was seen different than the others. People claim this prediction was related to the 9/11 attacks. He wrote, "The great steel birds will fall from the sky. Fire will engulf the great new city." This got people really freaking out after the 2001 attacks. But why is that? The steel birds falling sound like airplanes crashing. And the great new city could be New York, right? Could this be the proof that Nostradamus really saw the future? What do you think? I couldn't really confirm what I'm about to say, but I'm not really sure if this exact statement was made by Nostradamus, because there are some sources that claim that this sentence was never written by him in any of his books. So in that case, it could be that some people just made it up online and some others just said, "Yep, sounds legit." So then let's go over to the second one, the 2012 Mayan calendar apocalypse. Ah yes, 2012. Who doesn't remember the time when we all thought the world would just explode? And instead of that, we just got more Marvel movies. But to be honest, I think the Marvel movies that year were pretty good, so I'm really glad the Earth didn't explode, but I got to watch Avengers 1. So before we head into the prophecy, let's have a look on who the Mayans really were.
The Mayans.
But why were people losing their minds so much? So as you all know, the Mayans, I still don't know how to pronounce this word, had some of the most advanced calendars in history. Newscasters, YouTubers, and even Hollywood movies pushed the idea that this meant the end of the world. So their calendar system had a 5,125-year cycle. And guess what? The cycle ended in 2012. which made people believe that everything would just stop and the whole world would explode. While in fact, the cycle just ended in 2012. So it was basically a reset rather than an end. But what I find really funny is that nobody believed that these guys maybe just ran out of stone. Or my favorite prediction, they just got lazy. And in the end, what happened? As you all know, nothing. Like, nothing. I can't really get my head around this, how people really thought this was going to happen. But people are dumb, I guess.
And I will not be bullied by that. Puny.
Prophecy.
So, did you believe in the 2012 doomsday theory? Be honest and write it down in the comments. Okay, so now let's go over into the last part of this video. The Simpsons. Even I am tired of seeing all these memes about The Simpsons predicting basically everything. But let's be honest, who would have thought that an animated sitcom would be the best fortune teller that was ever on this world? Over the years, The Simpsons predicted a list of things over and over again. Some of them are Donald Trump becoming president, the Disney-Fox merger, and even smartwatches, FaceTime, and the freaking Higgs boson discovery. And when I have a look on this footage, I really can't get my hand around this, how they were able to predict things so accurate. Like, have a look at this. Donald Trump staying in that elevator looks exactly the same in The Simpsons. Like, how is that possible? There are people who claim that the writers of the show are time travelers. I don't know why, but I think, I really doubt it. But let's think logically for a moment. And I know on my channel it's not easy to do that, but just for a second. They published over 700 episodes in the last 20 years. So some of the predictions they made were bound to come true. I think some of the predictions were just lucky guesses, and some other predictions, like the smartwatches, were actually not really predicted when you think about it. The show joked about smartwatches in 1995, but tech companies were already working on them. So what do you think? Was it just lucky guessing, or are the writers of the show really time travelers or even lizard people? I'm just saying. I promised I will predict something myself too. The signs have spoken to me, and I'm really sure that Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League 2025. If you're curious how I got the idea, just watch this.
Who are you?
You?
No, not me, you.
Yes, I'm you.
Just answer the damn question. Who are you?
I've told you.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
I'm not blind, you blind.
That's what I just said.
You just said what?
I didn't say what, I said you.
And that's what I'm asking you.
And you was answering.
Shut up. What the hell are you doing in my elevator?
I don't have much time, but Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League.
What the hell is wrong with these old people?
Okay, that's enough for today. Write down in the comments which prophecy was your favorite. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and see you again in the next video.